The hell? It's not no sound. No. Oh, my bad. All right. Sounds off. All right. Welcome. Katcher episode 64. So I hope everybody had a good Christmas, Kwanzaa, or Hanukkah, or whatever holiday you celebrated. Also, a happy New Year's. And we're gonna get into the first video. Yeah. What dream? All right. So that's Rhea Ripley from WWE Raw. She's a famous wrestler, and some fans were meeting her. Yeah, she's considered one of the greatest women wrestlers of all time, and a lot of people always compare her looks to the singer Chris Motionless in White. So yeah, she's really cool.
Old school rap.
No, who's your favorite rapper?
I'm not really big on rap anymore.
Last year, man.
Oh yeah, I'm not really big on rap anymore. Let me
No?
think about it.
Old school rap.
Old school was Tupac, man. Back
Yeah?
in the day.
I'm a Biggie guy. I'm
You're a
from
Biggie
New
guy?
York, man.
Yeah.
I love Tupac. He was my favorite rapper at the time. I don't really listen to that
Big
hardcore
Daddy
stuff
Kane.
anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you grew out of it.
I grew out of it, man. I don't like to listen to all that drama.
Yeah.
I think Bryson Gray is one of my favorite ones.
Oh, he's
They
amazing.
do Christian rap. I don't listen to
Kirk
rap that I
Franklin.
can listen to when my son can listen to it.
Yeah.
So I like Bryson Topher is good.
Kirk
Pastor Marcus Rogers. I love Pastor Marcus Rogers. He's my favorite he's my favorite pastor rapper.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because he a true believer.
MC Hammer too. I mean, believe it or not. Believe it or not.
Yeah, so those are a few. I hope I'm not leaving people out, but
Yeah.
right now, off the top of my head, those are my people.
Nice.
Who's your favorite author?
It depends on what genre.
Uh,
Talking
Anne Rice?
economic, you talk about economic, social.
yeah.
I'd say
Yeah.
Thomas Sowell is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
He's good. And there's some other guys, I don't know their names, but there's a couple books that I really like. Atomic Habits is a really good book. The Art of Not Giving an F.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good book. There's a few other ones that I really like. Carnegie.
Yeah.
I like his book.
Nice.
Think and Grow Rich.
Kiyosaki.
Yeah. Kiyosaki's pretty good. I haven't read Rich Dad Poor Dad, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see some of his videos and he seems like a good guy. There's a couple other guys, man, that are affirmation guys, that are visual
Yeah.
manifesting guys that I really like. I forget the one guy's name. I bought like 5 of his books. I haven't started reading them yet, but I really like those guys.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
How about your favorite Bible verse?
Acts 2:38.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite ones. I got some of my favorites right here, but
Oh yeah,
Oh, wow.
that's 238.
Acts 2:38 is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
You know, I think that was, to me, that's one of the most important scriptures.
That's true.
Repent and be baptized, every one of you, in the name of Jesus for the remission of your sins, and you shall receive the gift of the Holy Spirit.
That's true.
And that's when the first church was started, when they obeyed that, what Peter had said. So
How you feel about them making a Passion of the Christ Part 2?
I think it's good. As long as it's biblically accurate.
Yeah.
You know, they got to embellish a little bit to make it a movie, because I'm pretty sure in real life it was a lot more gruesome
Yeah.
and it wasn't pretty at all.
That's
So,
true.
But I think it's good, because I think it opened the eyes of people understanding the sacrifice that Jesus made, what actually happened,
Yeah.
and that it's a real story. It's not just a made-up fairy tale. Like, it's historically evident that it happened.
Yeah.
Jesus was real. All the apostles died a horrible death in the name of what God had established, and that's honorable. And just like the people that died for this country, we should, be honored at the people who died for our faith.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be good to have a movie like that.
That's true.
I watch it. I would watch it. The first one was pretty good. It was
Yeah?
emotional.
What movie you wish you could have made? What movie you wish you could have made?
I wish I could make if I could make a movie.
Yeah.
I would probably make more of a happier movie. I think blending affirmations, visualization with the scripture.
Yeah.
I think a lot of Christians, I don't know a lot. I think Christianity sometimes shies away from what I think is kind of the mathematical equation that God has set on earth.
Yeah.
And that's important for you the things you say, the way you believe, all of that will determine your future.
Yeah.
And that's probably one of the truest things ever. It's all over the Bible, but for whatever reason, I think religion makes people believe that they have to pick one or the other.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. God bless you.
The Wu-Tang song, they did basic instructions before leaving Earth, Bible.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
So you leave the right way. You don't leave
Yeah.
the wrong way. So.
And how would you help someone through a dark time in life?
100%. I mean, if a person just read it and they humble themselves,
Yeah.
you'll get what you need out of it, just like I did.
Yeah. That's true. That's very true. And who's your favorite current officer?
Police officer?
Yeah.
I don't know. One of my favorite officers of all time was Officer Sean Payne. He was the officer that encouraged me to become a police officer.
Wow.
I did my first ride along with Sean Payne, and he actually just retired this year.
Yeah.
So he's my all-time favorite. It's a lot of them that I like. You know, my FTO, Ben Winograd.
Yeah.
I love Ben, man. He's so funny, and he helped me, you know, when I was coming up. I mean, it's a bunch of Woody.
Yeah.
Arpaio,
You like Arpaio? I'm talking guys that I work with.
Yeah.
My friend Steve, Woody. He's always been there for me. Me and him still talk to this day. There's a lot of other guys I may be leaving their names out, but
And how about your favorite basketball player?
I don't really watch basketball. Michael Jordan was my all-time favorite.
Yeah. How about football?
And Sean Taylor was my favorite player of all time. I think he was one of the great football players ever played. Obviously, he got killed.
Yeah.
So that's sad. You know, Cowboys is my team
Yep.
because
Yeah.
I grew up in Texas.
Yeah.
They suck every year and they're a disappointment, but hey, I gotta hang on to the home team.
Yeah. And last one. 2 ways to improve USA.
Accountability,
Yeah.
meaning self-accountability. That means that we should be focused on developing, growing, and prospering ourselves. And then if we do that for us, it matriculates to our family and it makes the country better.
Yeah.
We can't be pointing outside. We got to look in the mirror and make sure that we're operating and living like we should to push the American dream. And I guess the second thing is what should be the first is our faith in God.
That's true.
People need to go back to having a faith in God, humbling ourselves. And I think that'll make America better.
Well, appreciate it. It's been excellent. Dream Catcher of Bar Entertainment. We're with the legendary Brandon Tatum.
I'm done spending
So,
an obscene amount of money on
Brandon
take everything
Tatum
done.
is a ex-officer, and he transitioned to being a YouTuber, podcaster. And you know he's based around the Christian faith. So, it was amazing how he had all the verses tatted on him. That's dedication to religion. I respect that. So God bless that guy, and Jesus be with him. And yeah, he's just a great dude. You should definitely subscribe to him, Brandon Tatum.
Dude, I love these, man. All 4. Yeah, I had to track this one. I had to track this one. So much. You left me no fucking room. Yeah. Always. You need any more here? You gotta make that. That was great. Great. Thanks, I appreciate you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Anywhere you like.
Go someplace very unassuming.
You want to do it by the stormtroopers, maybe? Like right here? I got 2 more Star Wars items and I'll not bug you. Thank you so much. You're a blessing.
Yeah, I can't wait for Mallrats 2. This could be sick.
Oh, fingers crossed.
Hell yeah.
And Dogma 2. That's a good one too, man.
That seems more likely at this point than a Mallrats.
How about Clerks 4? Clerks 4.
Just
Based on the events of the last one, it'd be really tough to pull it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Oh, sorry.
Thank you so much for your time.
Oh my God, you kidding me?
Welcome to
You have a dream project you haven't done?
Yeah, there's a few, man. I'm always dreaming about some shit that's not been done yet.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. God bless. Thank you, appreciate it. Moose Jaws is one of them.
That would be
Looks like we're
sick.
getting close. Thank you.
Oh, I love that movie. I can't wait for that.
I look up to you. I've been trying to meet you since 2018.
Man.
That's how much you mean to me, man. This is for me and my brother. Could you do a Bullwinkle?
No, I can't do a bowling.
Why not?
Because I can give you one. Hold on.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Kevin.
Is your brother the one who asked for one?
Yeah.
You?
Yes.
Could I have
Thank
one?
you so much. Oh my God.
Oh,
Thank you, Kevin.
Oh.
Thank you, Kevin.
You're welcome.
Oh my God.
I just happen to have two more.
Thank you, Kevin.
Let's do it, absolutely.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
much.
yeah.
God
Of
bless you.
course,
And
of
if
course,
you
of
need
course.
any doors hold open, just
Of
let
course.
me know. I'm your guy.
I got it. I got it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Have a blessed holiday, Kevin. The rest of the
Thank you
new
so
year.
much.
well.
Thank you.
Legend. You're a
Thank you for my
legend.
Bullwinkle.
Married us 2
married
years
us
ago
at
here.
the clerk's.
That's awesome.
And it fucking took.
And, well, we didn't get our
Oh,
we
one
didn't get our
more thing?
video because
got-
something happened, but it took.
Fucking A. Well, congratulations.
We got the Jane Silent Bob Bulldogs. You know
Do you
that.
have a Sharpie?
I don't.
Or
Oh, I got
loose
one. Here you
gas?
go.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to ask you a question about
Fire
Pirates.
away.
Because of that, it's quickly become one of my favorite movies. I've watched it like a million times. How come throughout all your movies we saw all of Dante's cousins, but we didn't see them at Anna Clark 3 at the theater?
Somebody asked me that at a Q&A, and I was like, where the fuck were you when we were making the movie? It would have been so easy to do. And it was the big obvious
I know.
reason. My one regret about the movie. Some people are like, that's your only regret? That is my only regret about the movie. I could have had multiple Brians in the audience.
Yeah, I know that you did some stuff.
It's this top button here.
Oh, I get to get into it.
Yes, you're. It's Capiversary.
There's something deeply wrong with the way we put tasks on a to-do
Yeah,
list.
man.
And here's why. It's ongoing. There's no
Oh, yeah, the video wasn't over. It was just that ad. I don't know why I did that ad. I guess I just sent the. Oh, all right.
They were never at the end of Anna Clark 3.
Didn't fucking think about it. And somebody brought up a Q&A, and I was like, how could that have not happened?
Fell into this.
Into the thing. Thank you. for that.
Your video game was amazing. I played that game.
It's good, right?
Hell
Fucking,
yeah.
With, Marlboro.
Yeah.
There's another one coming called Chronic Blunt Punch, which is also pretty good.
That is pretty sick.
Kevin, my boyfriend, remember I told you I jumped out of the car? He pulled around.
Awesome. He loves his fans. Awesome.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Navajo.
God bless you, brother. My name's Harry.
Harry, such a
Jane Silent Bob Bulldogs.
Do you?
Yes. One's quiet and one's loud.
Thank you. That's appropriate.
God
Very
bless
on
you.
brand.
What's your favorite movie of 2024? And I gotta know if you saw Nosferatu.
I have not seen Nosferatu yet. I hear that. Everyone, I know. I saw a few people on Twitter going like, people who are just finding out about it. I think the movie that I enjoyed the most thus far, I don't know if it maybe says my favorite, but it's the one I'm watching most. It really captured my imagination. It's Substance. Substance.
So good. I saw it twice looking
And
at
it's so, like I remember my friend goes, my friend told me, he goes, it's a half hour too long.
No.
I was like, let me see. And when I watched the movie, I was like, bro, the half an hour extra is what makes it epic. Like the filmmaker was like, hold my beer.
Yeah.
For every scene for the last half hour, she was able to outdo herself. It was astounding. And the performances were great, and I've just never seen that fucking story.
And since I probably won't get this opportunity again, I love 4:30 movie.
Oh my god.
The after credit scene literally made me cry. But I have a question: are we gonna get more of that young Kevin Smith? Because I know we already have Clerks. So
Right. I mean,
but
this is kind
when
of
he's like, I'm not there yet.
He's
I
full
was like,
circle,
oh my
huh?
God.
This is
I literally stood up.
We know
in
we're
the
going to do
theater, and I said,
a screening, a double feature at Smart Cousin,
Have a good night.
which is
Thank you so
good
much.
night. Take care. We're going home. Which is 4:30 movie.
into Clerks.
This one kind of does dovetail.
Yeah.
See how nicely they
And that's what I told my friends. I was like, I don't think, because we have Clerks, but maybe we could get like leading up to it or like early days.
If there
But
was,
he's
if
so
I
good
was
as
going to
you.
do another Brian David flick, it would probably be the Midnight movie, which would tell the story of Moses Lab.
That's okay, because dude, 4:30 is amazing. You were supposed to be here the day at premiere. I told you that like longer than I was like, how's he gonna pull it off? And I'm not. The day I landed, I got a text that was like, oh, it's moved to the 28th. It's nice. But thank you so much for talking to me about movies. I would, if I could have anything, we'd just be talking about movies for like 4 hours. Like you and Tarantino.
Life's fucking long. He's way more interesting. To be honest with you.
I just have to know the David Smith Batman, was that really good?
The which one?
The David Smith Batman.
What does that mean?
The Batman one that you saw, like you saw a special version of one of the Batman films?
Batman Forever.
Yes.
The extended cut.
Yes.
Who's David Smith?
I think he was the director who directed it, I think.
The director of Batman Forever was Joel Schumacher.
Yeah, that's who I meant, yeah.
Yes, they called this the Schumacher cut. I did. It was really interesting. I think for some people, it would have contextualized some missing content and whatnot. I think at the end of the day, they wound up cutting the movie to sell toys more than anything.
You think it'll ever be released?
I don't see why they wouldn't. Like, I know, like at one point, I got a call from somebody at Warner Brothers going like, "Is it true you have a copy of this movie?" I said, "Yeah." And they were like, "Where'd you get it?" And I told them where I got it and stuff, where it came from. And they asked me to describe it. And he's like, "Look, I wish Warner Brothers would release it." And I was like, "I think you guys should. I think you should release it as is. I don't think you have to polish it. I think what makes it charming is it looks like what it is. It's an Avid cut. And I think the fucking world can watch a rough cut of a movie now. We're all movie savvy enough that nobody's going to watch that and be like, what the fuck is this? They'll feel like they're in on something by seeing it looking like it is." But he said the chances of Warner Brothers ever letting it go out look like that, nil and none. He said maybe there's a chance they put money into it, beef it up, and then do a release. But no plans at the present, he said.
Yeah? And how would you help someone through a dark time in life?
I mean, I went to a mental hospital. I lost my mind, and they found my marbles for me. So I would always advocate anybody to reach out for mental health help. Friend, family, fucking stranger, doesn't matter. This is that moment right now. So this is me telling you, man, if you ever feel yourself seriously untethered, I did it.
I'm mentally ill, so thank you for that.
No worries, man. We all are.
Yeah, I got paid for it.
We're painfully aware of it.
Yeah.
The rest of the world will catch up sooner or later.
Yeah.
Seek solace in others. Don't ever try to do it by yourself. It's impossible.
That's true.
Because it becomes quicksand, and I've never sat in quicksand, but we understand what it does. Don't. We all need help every once in a while. It doesn't matter who you reach out to, man. As long as they're a positive influence and shit. Nobody that's gonna kick you while you're fucking dead.
Yeah. So would you ever work on any Star Trek projects?
Right on the bottom.
Star Trek, no.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was more of a Star Wars guy.
Yeah.
I just wanted to show you this. I just got this.
Oh shit! That is fucking phenomenal. Oh my god, that's my handwriting.
I know. Yeah, I had him do it exactly. I was like, you have to make it exactly.
Awesome.
So, anyways, it's always good catching up with you, Kevin. With you guys, I'm gonna try and get back out to Jersey again this year. My wife works for Southwest, so it's like not super hard for me to do. So I love coming out there.
Please do.
Yeah, man. Enjoy.
That's one. Iconic horror movie character you'd be.
Love you, man.
Iconic horror movie character you'd be.
That I'd be
Yeah.
Laurie Strode.
That'd be
I want to
amazing.
be Final Girl.
Yeah.
I don't want to die,
That's true.
and I don't want to be the killer. So it's got to be Final Girl, and Laurie Strode, the ultimate final.
That'd be amazing. Appreciate it. It's been Habari Entertainment, XO Dreamcatcher Legendary, Kevin Smith, Mr. Silent Bob.
Never silent.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Only when I'm
anymore.
Thank you.
All right, so that was oh, you can turn that video off. So that was me meeting Kevin Smith, aka Silent Bob. He's known for Chasing Amy, Dogma, Clark series, Mallrats, the 4:30 movie, and just a whole bunch of iconic movies. And he's just a jack of all trades. He does comics, he does comic writing. He's got a toy shop in New Jersey. Um, he does music, he does comedy, he does stand up, he has a podcast. He's an actor, he's a director. Um, just all across the board, he's just a remarkable person, just very intelligent. And we were just talking about certain movies, of course, also video games. Got a new video game coming out, so that's an awesome announcement. Mallrats 2, he said eventually probably come out. Dogma 2, Clark's 4, maybe. Um, and then he's got some other movies in the pipeline. And then the Batman Forever cut that he saw, the Schumacher one. He said maybe eventually come out, but he's talking to the director. So that was cool to find that out. Because that information wasn't like really out there. So that's really cool to discover that new stuff. So next up, I'm going to get into the article. All right. All right. So, okay, about this article right here is, are we a zoo for aliens? And that's a huge question. You know, I don't know. At times it seems like it, I definitely think there's definitely life forces that are beyond us. It'd make a lot of sense, especially in the ocean. We haven't explored the full ocean yet. There's a lot of crazy things in the ocean. A lot of crazy things. They could discover a lot of fishes and bugs and a lot of creepy things. And but that's the question. Like, are we a zoo for aliens? Like, just think about it. Like, in the zoo, their captivity, that's the only environment they know. But outside of that, there's a whole environment. So, like, what happens if this is like, a big ass zoo, and outside of this, there's something different? Like, I don't know. I don't know. But that theory's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, it's a crazy theory. But I really, I don't know, but I think there's definitely other life forms, because there's all these different planets, and there's the ocean. So why wouldn't there be different life forms? I mean, there's even dead languages. So who's to say that they were from people? They could have been from different life forms. Um, I don't know. I mean, it's possible. It really is possible. Um, that we could be a zoo for aliens, in a lot of TV shows and in movies and cartoon shows and anime, they show that theory. Especially, there's also the theory in the ocean, the god of all sea creatures is Cthulhu. Now, I don't know if he exists at all. I don't know, but this is the theory that he's the keeper of all the sea creatures down there, because we keep discovering a lot of crazy sea creatures, a lot of eyes, a lot of like gills, a lot just a lot of tentacles, a lot of like just some creepy ones. Some are blind, some are flying, some got crazy hearing, some got multiple eyes. Some, like, they're poisonous, like the blowfish. Like, you could eat it, it releases toxic, and it's kind of like, it's like a thing like, hey, I'm gonna survive the night of of eating this fish. So, just by seeing all these different kind of fish is like, are we a zoo, for aliens? It's a possibility. I mean, I really would hope that that would not be the case. I really hope it wouldn't be. Um, I just would hope that it would not be at all. Because that'd be really heartbreaking. I'd like to think that this is not a zoo for the aliens. I'd really like to think that, but I don't know. Some people think we're living in simulation, and I don't know. That just seems kind of crazy to me. Honestly, it does. But is it possible? I don't know. I think there's a lot of things in this world that we haven't fully discovered, and we probably may never discover. But I don't think that necessarily means that this world is, a zoo. And this is a zoo for the aliens. I don't necessarily think if that's the case. I think maybe it's like a metaphor. Like, it's more like a, well, we're a zoo, for aliens, but it's like a metaphor. It's like, oh, well, basically what I think it means is that we don't know what's beyond what we know, like beyond certain places, that are heavily guarded, like, like Area 51, stuff like that. So, aliens are probably real. Different life forms are probably real. I would not doubt that. But, going as far with that theory is, we're zoo for the aliens. I don't know. It seems far fetched as fuck, because I would think that they'd be by our side, because even in the Bible, they had the big ass spiring wheel, and they gave guidance to the angels to help them with the pyramids and the architecture. So if they're on our side, I don't see why this would be a zoo for them. I would think that they'd be living on the same planet or in the ocean or in space or something. Um, I don't know though. I don't know. And there's all those drones lately. So could those be aliens communicating with us? Be like, hey, we're on your side, bro. We got you. You don't gotta worry. If some shit going down, we're gonna save you. So it's like, I don't think that theory is correct. Are we a zoo for the aliens? I don't think we are. If anything, we coexist in the same world. Maybe they're in space, maybe they're in the ocean, but I still think they're here on this land already. And I think there's other life forms. We don't have a name to call them. And we may never meet them, but maybe we will. I don't know. But I think in the future, a lot of new things are coming, like some flying cars. And that's going to be crazy. But they're slowly introducing all those flying cars. I saw some cars last night when I was waiting to meet Kevin Smith. It's straight out of an iRobot movie. So futuristic. I'm like, I never thought I would see a car like that. But we were already seeing these cars before they even made. That shit's crazy. We were seeing Teslas in films when we were younger, and now they come a reality. It's like, shit, they already had this technology, and now they're just barely releasing it to mainstream. And it's crazy. Yeah, I saw a drone last night. Unfortunately, I didn't get on video because I got distracted. But it was a big fucking thing. But it's probably aliens, It's probably aliens saying, hey, don't gotta worry. If shit go down, if World War III happens or World War IV, whatever, we're gonna help you. And we're gonna be on your side. I think if there are aliens here on this world, they're on our side. There's no need to worry. And the drones, I don't think they're like here to like laser us down. I think maybe they're just alien ships that are here on our side. But I don't think that any aliens are against us. I think they're here to help us. And that's why throughout time, we've had all this knowledge of all this crazy electricity and all the theories of all the different astronomy and the space and all that. I think they gave us the guidance and the understanding of that. And yeah, it's just simple. It's just that simple as that. And yeah, so just that theory, us being a zoo for the aliens, is just fucking not true. So yeah, I want to thank everybody for this year. It's been a beautiful year for Habari Entertainment, and all our shows. It's been a beautiful year for me, and I can't wait for next year. January, I'll be back. We'll all be back. Don't forget to subscribe to the website, and the YouTube channel, the Twitter, Instagrams. Some of us, I think some of us are in TikToks now. Some of us are in Threads now. So just spread that like wildfire and make sure everybody knows the name Habari Entertainment. So this has been episode 64 with Habari Entertainment. Jesus be with you. Have a good year. Happy New Year's. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Nice guy.